It's actually good that Coinbase didn't add EOS in the last 3 or 4 months, and this is why. So yesterday I talked about how Coinbase added 0x to their platform and is showing favoritism towards the Ethereum community and the Ethereum ecosystem. Well, if they would have added EOS, let's say 3-4 months ago, and a lot of altcoin exchanges probably would have added them too and actually made EOS markets, just like a lot of exchanges have Ethereum markets. So you can trade, let's say, Monero to EOS. So if they would have done that and Coinbase would have added EOS, then which coin are you going to trade to cash out? Let's say a lot of people are getting pressed out of the market, and as prices were falling, people were exiting. And obviously, with more people selling than buying, the price was continuing to get pressed down. So your quickest way out would have been EOS with half-second block times. Ethereum, 15-second block times. So when I have to choose between cashing out and sending Ethereum or Bitcoin to Coinbase, I'm going to always choose Ethereum because it's going to get there faster. I don't have all day. Now, if people had a choice of something else like EOS, then they would have probably chose that. But since that wasn't an option, then that didn't happen. So in a lot of respects, it has been a good thing that EOS didn't get added to Coinbase in the last 3 or 4 months. Now, if it happened now, that most of the stuff has entered this death spiral phase or has completed this whole boom and bust cycle, then obviously it'd be beneficial at this time. But by not adding more coins, like not adding Ripple, not adding EOS, not adding Stellar, not adding like all these other things, Coinbase, in a weird way, showing favoritism to Ethereum, has in a way pressed it down further than what some of these other coins would have been pressed down at. Ethereum has dropped more from its peak to now than what EOS has by about 10%. So anyway, those were just some thoughts. All these projects go through life cycles, and obviously EOS is in this phase where who's selling something out, like who has earned a bunch of EOS from some kind of crowdfunding campaign or something like that to where they need to cash out, and like sell out the EOS. And there really hasn't been a lot. There hasn't been a lot of ICOs. More people are using the airdrop method, and that hasn't fully come to fruition just because we're so early in that phase. So there's a lot of run, obviously, for something like EOS. But at the end of the day, it is just a realization that it's a good thing that Coinbase didn't add EOS in the last 3 or 4 months. What do you guys think about that? Follow me on all social media at Brian Phobos, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Steem it. See you guys later.